let's get on the foam roller now. So we're going to take the foam roller lengthwise. And again, anytime we're on an unstable surface, we're starting to wake up our deep postural muscles, particularly our multifidi, but all the other ones that are in there, the rotatories, the transversospinalis, all of those muscles are going to be waking up and starting to fire more efficiently. So we did some leg stuff. Now let's go ahead and do a little bit of arm stuff. And just laying on the roller like this can be really soothing to people. So I had one gentleman who he had 3 herniations in his lumbar spine and 2 in his cervical spine. And for him, just laying on the foam roller would really alleviate a lot of the pain that he was in. So one thing you can do is just lie here for a couple minutes at first, okay? We aren't going to wait 2 minutes to lie here. We're going to get moving, but we're going to start moving our arms around a little bit, okay? So go ahead, reach those arms up to the sky. And all we'll do is move our shoulders forward and backwards around our rib cage while we have to balance up here, which just balancing up here can be exciting. So let's go. Push the shoulder blades forward as we breathe out, and then pull the shoulder blades backwards as we breathe in. Good. And again, push the shoulder blades forward to the sky, and then pinch the shoulder blades backwards, and you can see if you can actually touch the roller. And again, push it forward, and then pinch it backward, and push it forwards, 4, and pinch it backwards. And using that breath again is going to get that transversus firing, 5, and bring it back. And make sure you're in neutral pelvis here, 6, and then keep energy through your fingertips. They're connected to your arms, 7. And as you go back, you want to avoid pulling the shoulders up. You actually want to pull them down as you go back. So down and forward, and then down and back. That'll get a little more lower trapezius. 9. Good. And this is actually can be a nice massage for your back, can't it? 10, or in between your shoulder blades. Good. Now you're going to set your shoulders in the middle, so about 2 inches to the outside of your spine. We're going to take a big inhale and now go into some goalposts. Exhale, bring the arms back. Turn so your palms are facing each other or twisted down, and then bring it back up. The other thing you want to think of, go for it, Shannon, exhale, is connecting through the ribs so they don't go flying up to the sky. And then bring those arms up. She's doing everything so perfectly, I have nothing to correct. And again, 3, but those are other things that happen, and then you get your rib cage going while you're moving your arms, and we want to keep everything stable. Exhale, and then move, 4. And again, anytime we're moving the arms and the legs, you want to do the exhale just prior to moving. 5, because that's going to help train that transversus to fire before you move the limbs. And again, exhale, 6, good. And bring it up. And exhale, 7, beautiful. And you can feel the work in your abs just doing this, yes? And exhale. Our arms can get very heavy, believe it or not. 8, but it's also a good stretch for the backs of your arms. 9. Gorgeous. 1 more. 10. Good. Now we're going to do some scissors. So both arms up. You're going to bring one arm up and the other arm down at the same time when you're ready. Good. 1. And then bring it together. And 1. Bring it together. And you can reach your arms as low as they go comfortably. 2, but not everybody's going to have the range that Miss Shannon has. 2. Good, but it feels a nice stretch, doesn't it? Yeah. 3, and especially if you have some back issues going on, 3. It's hard to get yourself in positions where it feels like a nice stretch. So this is a great thing to do for your arms as well. 4, because once the back problem starts happening, then you have another problem in your shoulder and then your foot. And the more you can keep it moving with what you've got, the better off you're going to be. 5, and then slowly train 5 so that you can get back to where you started before you hurt yourself. 6, 6, 4 more please, 7, 7. Big breath out. One arm up, the other arm down. 8. And 8. 2 more. 9. Yes, and you can really feel those shoulders opening up. I can see it. 9. 1 more. 10. 10. Good. Are your arms getting tired yet? No? Okay, good. Now, the next one is we're going to open our arms wide to the side. So as you open them, you're going to feel like you touch your fingers to the sides of the room and get a stretch in your chest, and then come back up. And again, reach out and open as wide as you can and bring it up. Exhale, hollow the abs, and then reach through the arms. Beautiful. And you don't have to touch all the way down to the ground. Shannon is, which is great. 4, but you do not have to. Go to where you feel comfortable. And 5. And if you've fallen off your roller already, just get back on. It's okay. 6. 4 more. 7. And again. 8. Big breath out. 9. One more time. 10. Very good. Okay, rest a minute. Let your arms rest a second. Whew. We're going to do circles. All right, we're just going to do 5 each way. You can do anywhere between 5 and 10. And what you want to do is get this back open space where it gets really tight. So let's just do one before you get going here. So you're going to go goalpost back, and then as you start to open, you want to reach through that area. Yes, do you feel the big stretch? And then bring it down. So you want to make sure you open there nice and wide. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. Inhale up, and then exhale, reach open out and around and down. 1. Inhale up and exhale, open out and around and down. 2. Inhale up, exhale, open out and around. 3. And bring it back, nice and wide as you breathe out. 4. One more this way. Bring it back, nice and wide. Good, now we're going to go the other way. So you'll go down and then circle it out and reach and wrap those shoulders. Good. 1. So go down and then circle it open. This is also going to start getting your rotator cuff muscles working a little bit in a nice smooth sequence if you have any shoulder issues. Does it feel okay on your shoulders? Good. 4. Beautiful. Yep. And go to where it feels okay for you. She's starting to open all the way towards the ground, which is great, but if you can't get there, don't worry. Okay, now we're going to stretch. All right, so now you're going to take your arms nice and wide and reach them as wide as you can. You can either do palms down or you can do palms up. Whichever feels better for your body, you pick. And then you, if you can, feel free to close your eyes and balance on here. That may not be possible, but we'll just stay for a little while, and then you can just breathe gently. So this is actually a really fabulous chest opener. Again, if you are working at a computer all day long like this, it's going to open up all the way through your chest. And just let your breath go soft here. So if your breath wants to go up and down in your chest, or if it wants to go up and down in your belly, just let that happen right now. And don't force anything with your breath. Just let yourself kind of calm down from all of your breathing. Good. Now you can stay there as long as you want. We are going to now bend your elbows a little bit, and woo! Does that get the stretch going? So you may or may not get it to the ground, but if you bend your elbows down, it opens up your pec muscles a little bit more. And now if you want more stretch, you can actually pull your ribs down. So your ribs pulled down with your elbows down, that's gonna pull your pec muscle apart. Can you feel the difference when you pull those down more? You can do that if you want. You don't have to, because it kind of closes off your breathing gently, but you can feel that stretch in there, and then really let that start to open up. And again, eyes open or closed, breathe however you need. Good. And you can stay as long as you want, but we are going to gently release. And then go ahead, shimmy off side carefully. So it is a bit challenging sometimes to get on and off the roller. So to get off, you want to shimmy up and then come up to seated. Yay!